Hello, one and all. It's another Sunday night auction. We've got Tank Ferret here with us, regular. We've got Avery from Illustration Studios 7.62, another regular, and up for the first time trying to sell his pieces here. I'm not sure whether he's got any pieces anywhere else or whether he sold anywhere else, but Scott, and I'm not sure how to say your last name properly
Just call me Scott
without
Lee.
butchering it.
I can't even pronounce the freaking thing, and I've lived with it all my life. So just call me Scott
Okay,
Lee.
that's bad.
It's
Okay,
pretty
that's no
bad.
problem. Um, you've probably seen Scott several times in the chat. Hello, Tosspot.
What?
Tosspot is here, so that
What?
is good. Of course, we are going
Uh oh.
Okay, so that wasn't me.
Okay, yeah.
Not me.
Okay, yeah. That's Rick went robotic. All
to
right.
try.
Okay.
Rick, you there?
For once, it's not Tank. Am I robot? Yeah, I'm here. Oh,
Okay.
Rick's using my internet.
I know, right?
using your
Rick, that's my
computer.
shtick, man. Come on, dude. I'm supposed to have the bad internet. Is he Rick?
Uh oh.
Oh no.
No,
Eaten by wildebeests.
it's that moose internet.
Oh,
I am I am trying to find because I can't what do you call it? I can't screen share, right? I got to get a new battery for my laptop. So I can't
Well,
do my Shadow Clone Jitsu, unfortunately. Sorry, folks. No Kagebushin no Jitsu. Um, my
can
laptop
you hear
is
me
down.
now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
How are
This thing likes to cut certain mics out every so often.
I
I really
understand.
only have a few things that I
Ah,
think people might be interested in. So if you want to go with someone else first, I'm totally down with
yeah.
that.
Well, we try and get like 10 people in here to begin with,
Right, right.
but a small little funny story
Oh,
that happened about, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes ago. This the first part did a couple days ago when I was on Muttman's uh, YouTube. Right near the end, I purchased their book, so that made that go thing. But today, apparently, Bleeding Fool seen my thing about it, and they contacted me to try and find out information about it. I'm not sure whether they thought I was doing the project or not, but I turned around and, of course, saying, sorry, I DM'd them and said, it's not me you got to contact. Muttman and Macho Dan. And I gave them their Twitter pages.
awesome. Good job, dude.
So,
Good job. Good job. Good job.
It's great.
Good dog says, who needs 10 people when you got him and Tosspot for, well, we don't need 10 people if people are actually not closing their wallets for whatever reason. But, I guess I am gonna. Well, do you got stuff ready there, Scott?
Well, I don't know. I was thinking.
You don't know.
Here, let me just say this. Okay, this was the original drawing I did of my original idea for Flash, but I would be it's just on crappy notebook paper, but I would be willing to give it along with the actual transfer and finished version, which is this one. So if you bid on the Flash, you will get the original sketch and finished drawing on wonderful Corinthian poster board. So that's what I think I want to start with when we do.
All right.
Okay. So,
But when we do,
let's
there's
see.
no hurry.
Skunk was asking how I've been. Let's see. Tosspot says I accidentally won Keenan's pit. Whatever that is, need to read something that I know. Well, that's good. Well, Pit, I think Pit was wasn't that from Dark Horse or was that from Image?
That was an Image comic. That was Dale Keown after he went to Image fresh off of Hulk. Probably one of the best, illustratively speaking, best Hulk runs ever.
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Yo,
and
Yo,
of
Yo,
course,
awesome.
and of course, we've got Eagle out in the chat. Hey, hello, Avery. And we got Trusty Sidekick here. We got Good Duck Press, as I said, and the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. We've got 5 watching. Also, be sure to hit that like button, everybody out there, and hit the thumbs up.
Yes, please share it out. Tag
And,
me.
and share it out.
Yeah, share it out. Tag us. And so we can
Okay, so-
reshare it and trip some algorithms. We can get some attention on it.
What size is that poster board, Scott?
I think it's. I cut a 14 in half, so I think it's a 7-11. 7-11, I think.
7 by 11?
Yeah, I think it's 7x11.
Okay.
And I would be.
No,
I
it's
would
just
even
like
be
it's-
willing to do a
So is
remark special of something if they want me to draw.
well, it's not it's not a print. It's sort of original. You just traced it off of your original
Yeah,
thing.
it's all.
Would you say 20?
It's all original.
And it's fully colored. So I'd say how about starting it at? I was gonna say how about starting it at 25?
Fine, perfect,
Does that sound good, Scott?
perfect.
So you want to hold it up next to your face that way people can see it. The colored one. Don't worry about the sketch at the moment.
Okay, yeah, but they will know that they will receive the sketch. What? Never mind what.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe hold it a little higher. Yeah, that's good. Right there. So we are starting this piece. I know we do not have our 10 in here, but Tosspot is going right out of the boat at 30. Confirmed.
Thank you so
So
much.
do we? You have a PayPal or whatever, Scott?
Yes, I do. I have a PayPal.
Okay.
I either
Okay.
have a
And
PayPal me or I think you can get it through my email. I'm not sure, but I have a PayPal me link.
well, Tosspot is on Twitter, and you're on Twitter, so you can give out your Twitter at the in a second here, and you two can contact each other. So, do we have a 35 for this? We've got Tosspot saying confirm. Is this piece ever selling, Scott?
Huh? What'd you say?
Or have
This will be the first piece I've ever sold. You're getting my first piece ever. You're on the ground floor. This will be my first art piece to sell. Other than jackets I did when I was in high school. I used to paint Metallica jackets and Iron Maiden jackets like crazy for like 150, but that's different. That's a whole different animal. But yes. If you want me to ship it, special, like, in a box or whatever, I would probably like to have some shipping costs but otherwise I'll just, put it in some cardboard and an envelope and da-da-da-da. Make sure it doesn't get messed up. But I'm poor, unfortunately. So anything would help. Like if you wanted to add a couple bucks, that would be great. But I don't know. But I'll try to get closer, let you have a little better look. And you can bid all you want, yeah. But I would be happy to maybe draw maybe I don't know, we could talk about it, whoever purchases, I could, do like a special something on the back and the bottom corner for you, you know just because I, you know I'm easy. But like I said, you will receive the original sketch, which is this. This is the original on wonderful wide ruled college paper. But yeah, so you're getting 2 for 1. So actually three, because if I'm going to draw something else on it, you're actually getting 3 for 1.
Different. Yeah. He's just wanting to make sure that he's just
Um, yeah. I have other things I'm interested in pandering, but this is just what I wanted to start with because I just thought maybe it was of interest to a lot of people that you know that had seen it, and I was pretty sure that it might at least bring like you said $30. I mean, but 50. Well, you're already going to get it signed. It's signed. I'll even do a print on the back with my signature, and if you want, I'll sign the sketch, whatever. But yeah, sure. Um, I'm just trying. Uh, I plan on having an Indiegogo campaign one of these days. I've got a project going in my head and working out on some slates and stuff for Dead Parrot. I'm not sure I'm going to stay with that name, but because that might be copyright infringement with Monty Python, but it's future. It's not set in stone. Uh, John Dillard had offered that he wanted to do the cover, so I'm like, well, that right there is a king selling point right there. John Dillard wanting to do a cover for me. That just I almost crapped out a brick when he said that. But yeah, yeah, John Dillard. Yes, indeed. I was like, no way. You're kidding, right? But yeah, because he really liked the idea of my story, and I pitched it on the Draw and Talk uh, when they had that contest, and Chester just shut me right down. Like he just said, I don't like it. I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway, I'm kind of nervous. I'm sorry. This is a really big deal for me. I mean, the fact that someone just told me they paid me $50 for one of my drawings is out of the park for me. So here it is again. Here they are again. You're making me happy. I'm gonna cry. But yeah, John Dillard. It really was. It was just like it threw me for a loop. But you will get both, and I'll probably do. I don't know. Maybe on the back, I'll.
can you hear me? But you guys aren't gonna realize that because
But I'm more than happy to make it worth anyone's while to go the extra mile there. I will go the extra mile and make you a pretty on it. Hmm? Oh, that's the wrong one. Just kind of nervous. I'm sorry, people. But anyway. But here, a little closer again. And
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Sure.
Oh, Tank's gone.
Yeah, he said technical difficulties jumping back in.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Oh, okay.
No one could hear me.
I had technical difficulties too.
Have I just been running my mouth and no one could hear me?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No, it was the other way around. Nobody could hear me.
Sorry. Did you have something to say? Go ahead. I'll shut up.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, no. I was reading the chat and stuff and say stuff to you, and it's like he's ignoring me.
No, we just couldn't hear you, Rick.
So I'm just bringing up. Okay, so I'm gonna say
Do a countdown.
Tosspot has got that since it.
If you want to do a countdown, go right
We
ahead.
can.
We can wait.
Okay, so we're going to do.
Whatever. I was gonna say that.
Is anybody willing to give
Sorry.
$55? Anybody for
I think
these
I
pieces?
think the last was 50.
By yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Tosspot. We don't want to rush it, but we also
there's
nobody
other
else
people
is
here.
okay. So
I'm fine with that. I appreciate it.
yeah, but nobody else seems to be
I'm perfectly fine with that.
saying anything. So
You've made my day. I'm perfectly fine with that. And when we talk on
Okay.
Twitter, we can talk about what you want me to draw on the back or whatever. If you'd like something special. So I would say we just call it.
So-
Rick.
yeah, we're just gonna call it. We don't even need to do the countdown.
Thank you very much.
So Tosspot has won this for $50, and these, of course, is U.S. prices.
Todd, you can get a hold of me
Okay,
on Twitter at Scott Shimmer on Twitter, and we can get that together.
Here, I'll put your. I'll
Yeah,
put your.
I got to write. Let me write it down.
I'll put your. Okay, so you probably won't be able to put the link in because I don't think I made you.
Oh, it's okay. I just typed out
Mod.
Scott Shimmer. That's what it is on Twitter
Okay, there's.
and Facebook. If you prefer to use Facebook, I'm easy with that. But let me set this aside. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so
Notes.
you got anything you've Avery? Actually, let's go
Let's
Misfit
move on
Injure.
to the next person, so I can.
Yeah, that's what we do. One piece per person, and then we usually move on.
All right, give me just half a second.
Injure, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm doing band-aiding a boo-boo right now. Give me just 1 second. Ooh. All right, let me turn my camera on.
Whoops.
All right, can you see me? Can you see my stuff? Let me see what I got over here.
No, just see your logo.
All right, well, I turned the camera on.
I can't turn up anybody's. I can't turn up anybody's mic,
I
unfortunately.
can see your camera, Andrew.
Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. I got this old Harley Quinn piece I pulled out from a while ago. If anybody's interested in it. How's it going, Manny?
Yo, what's up?
Oh.
Can
Move it
you
down a little
guys
bit.
hear me clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Yeah,
Okay.
we hear you, man.
Awesome.
Were you having issues?
I was having issues. And technical ones, too.
I'm still having issues.
I have newsstands.
You have what?
Newsstands.
Newsstands?
I have so many issues. I got different places with issues all over the place.
Oh, geez, Louise. Oh,
I got so many issues. I'm a walking LCS.
Tosspot
These are
says,
jokes for Rick's channel, right?
yeah, but he's the king of them, so you're trying to updo the king.
Yeah. Sorry, Rick. I bend the knee.
Tosspot
Hey,
says,
I don't mind
Tosspot-
people.
What's
Tosspot says,
Tosspot saying?
he says, yes, Andrew, black and wit in jerkmonger style. Not sure what he's talking about. Oh, I got it. You know how Elliot did the black, white, and red book. But I got a little bit of blue in her eyes. I don't even know if her eyes are blue, to be honest with you. I just like the color blue for people's eyes.
I think she's diachromatic.
She might just be.
I think she is. I forget though. Because like in the animated series, they just do like the blue eyes, like the Max Fleischer style.
Right,
think.
right.
Is that I don't know. You have to watch it. Dude, I haven't watched that in so long. You're gonna make me watch a TV show again.
I think coloring eyes, my favorite color to do is blue. My second favorite color is green. I rarely color anybody brown eyes, but oh well.
I actually love coloring brown eyes because they're fun. They're fun exercise in bringing out color while having depth and darkness.
Yeah, but it's usually best to color them a little bit pink.
Pink.
Yeah, yeah. You
And we've got
increase the
George
red
here
shift
now,
on
too.
it.
Andrew did not catch on to what I meant.
Mm-mm.
No.
We're talking
Hey, Tosspot's offering me 30. Excellent. Cool. Anybody else want it?
Nice.
Want to bid more? If not,
Outstanding.
I'll sell it to Tosspot.
Okay.
Actually,
So do we have 35 for Harley from Misfit Corner
oh,
Comics?
just let
Anybody
you know,
willing to go 35?
it's 9x12, so it's standard Bristol boards, Bristol paper, size, nice thick Bristol paper. It's done in Sharpie and pencil. Yeah, it's about it. Well, there's some ink lines.
He's
and some
going
white
40.
lines. If signed, well, yeah, it's signed. It's actually signed in.
He's saying 40 confirmed.
It's signed. 2016 was when I actually did the sketch. So, no, you don't have to add an extra $10
So you're
for
saying-
something that's already done.
So you're saying that piece is really dated.
Ba-dum-bum. Thank you, Rick. You're wonderful. It's dated. It's definitely dated. I get out my plastic. I get out my clear plastic photo quality bags to stick it in one of those. And I think I've got
I've
some.
got those.
Yeah, these are fantastic for sticking stuff in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just for Tosspot, I'm gonna put it in one of these bags. Anybody else, I throw out the bag. But Tosspot, he gets it.
You throw it out the bag.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so do we have 30? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Manny just said Rick would have asked $75 signed.
Manny, you be nice.
Okay, I'm willing to do that, Tosspot. He says 40 and for confirmed for excellent customer service. That's right. That works for me. If you want to wrap that up at 40, I'll take it.
Okay.
And I'll take care of the shipping as well. That's more than enough. So
Hey, good dog. I would not have. Geez, something like I just for the cards and the ribbon me with the cards. It's $15 for one card, son. It's the set that's $75. That's a whole bunch of different little pieces. Anyways, do we have 45? Is anybody willing to go 45
No, I
for
think
this
Toss.
wonderful piece?
No, I think I'm giving it to Tosspot for 40. So we can. I don't think anybody's going to beat Tosspot tonight. So. All right, go on to somebody else. This is
Well,
taken.
Yay, Tosspot.
Okay.
If you want to count backwards, go ahead, but you don't have to. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Wait, yeah, let's hear him count backwards in French Canadian.
Haha. Hardy har. Okay, and let's get somebody else is going to bid, which I don't see anybody doing. We have it sold for $40 to the one, the only Tosspot. Good Dog says, I want it, but I want Tosspot to have it. Okay, you got there anything there, Avery?
Sure. Got a Power Man and Iron Fist, 11 by 17. Lone Star, Wolvie Sketch, 9 by 12. 11 by 14 Venom, Intrigan 9 by 12, and a Spawn 9 by 12. The Spawn.
Is that the auction killer Spawn?
Yes, yes.
Very nice. That's its name, by the way. That's its official name.
It's the Spawn that's so hated, no one will buy anything else just for seeing it.
So, in other words, you're trying to shut down Rick's auction, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another piece of Dread coming up too.
Let's see if anybody's
It's not
interested.
the only piece we dread coming up.
Oh, I still have the
Okay.
Judge Dredd sketch.
You went to the Judge Dredd already.
I still have it.
Hey, are we auctioning off the dog?
Well,
See if anybody's interested in anything. I don't think so.
okay. Anybody want the Demon Etrigan? Okay, let's start with your more affordable sizes.
The Intrigan and the Spawn and the Wolverine.
Okay,
They're all 9 by 12.
and they're starting at 9 by 12, $25
$25.
starting. Oh, right, yeah. Each. So we got Etrigan, Wolverine, and what's the other one? The Spawn.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say Etrigan. Anybody want to go $25 for Etrigan? Gone, gone the form of man. Let the demon Etrigan be. I forget how it's said. Up here. Tosspot is saying, "Oh, Avery, why? Why about what?" Tosspot.
Oh, probably joking about the Spawn.
And Scott thinks that's a real badass movie.
Thank you.
Hey, Avery.
Hmm.
If you don't sell that Spawn, I'm going to have to get it from you so that I can hang it up in my store, and maybe it'll scare away the ladies that come around handing out all the religious pamphlets. You think that might help?
Maybe. They wouldn't even know what Spawn is, dude.
Yeah, well, they might get scared and run away, so that's...
Okay, do we got anything? Haha, Tosspot. What?
Just a tabby it is, Tosspot. Tabby it is.
Okay, I'm not seeing any.
Nope.
This way. Hey, Willie. Willie's here. $25 starting for toss spot. Not toss spot. For Etrigan. We could
Oh,
go
there-
Wolvie instead.
Well, they could call out anything they
How about a picture
Uh,
of
let's
this
see.
copy? Will that work,
Could-
Tosspot?
Tosspot thought the
That
Lobo
was
was
fast.
better. Yeah, you bought the Lobo.
Yeah, that's why it's sold. It's fun.
He's saying the Lobo was better. But I guess the
Funny how
Dog
that happened.
says, Avery, draw an Angela sketch and you'll be able to sell that spawn.
What were the
Okay,
what
so
were the illustrations drawn as? Ink, pen,
Brush pen.
9x12 these are on.
brush? Oh man, that's awesome.
Some of it's brush, some of it's pen, some of it's wash, gel pen.
Whatever he has laying around.
Oh yeah, whatever I can get my hands
Blood?
on.
Any blood?
Not in anything recent.
Ketchup?
Okay, come on, somebody.
No blood, sweat, and tears.
We
huh?
can show the. Well, these are the more affordable ones. We could go and show the more expensive ones. You got the Venom that starts at 100, right?
I could let it go for 75. It's 11x14.
We do have a Venom here.
The Lone Star is 100. It's 11x17.
Wowzers.
And then the Lone Star, that's what, $100 piece for sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 11x17. Yep.
Yeah, good to see you in the chat, Willie. Willie's in the chat. Be sure to hit the like button and, of course, share this out, people. Tosspot. Ooh, Venom. Just bought my first issue of it at the recommendation of the local comic shop. So he's willing to start that at 75. That's 11x14.
Yep. Bristol.
What's the...
It's either Bristol or watercolor paper. I'd have to look, but it's heavy.
Well, if the paper's smooth, it's Bristol. If it's rough, it's watercolor paper.
Yeah, I know. Let me. I'm looking. It's rough. I can see
Yeah,
the tooth.
it's
I can
watercolor.
I can see the tooth of the paper. It's watercolor.
Yeah,
It's an 11x14 watercolor.
yeah, that's sweet.
We got model in the chat.
Yep,
And then,
75.
Model. Yeah, 75. And he says, any John Dillard's original? Since John Dillard is not here on the panel, not tonight, obviously. Unless he comes in and has something to offer up.
I can trace a John Diller and sign it. I'll even add a Tim Hortons with it too.
Yeah, the 75 is for the Venom. The Lone Star is 100. Hey, Tank Ferret's back.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Payment from confirmed, Tosspot. Thank you very much, sir.
Model 316 says, looking for a Canadian buckler, page 2.
No, he's not. He's not.
Who, Lorenzo?
No, the only one that's looking for all that, Lorenzo.
Yeah, Lorenzo's
No
the
models.
Lorenzo wants that one. That's he called dibs. Hey Rick, I dropped some
Okay.
stuff inside the private chat.
Yeah, I saw. I'll get to it when I get to
No
you.
worries. I was
Tank.
just bringing it to your attention, sir.
No problem. Tosspot, don't ask me what Elliot's local shop went for. What?
I think he meant Lone Star.
LS went for?
Lone Star.
Lone
Yeah.
Star. Lone
Oh,
Star. Yeah.
I'm sure it commanded a high price.
Unfortunately, I technically have a second Lone Star piece. My one Lone Star that I did for him by himself only went for $20. I have a Lone Star that I drew next to the Canadian Shield.
Oh, cool.
I have a Lone Star sketch from Mike S. Miller. So
Ooh.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him in New York last year, and got him to do
Awesome.
me a Lone Star sketch. So yeah.
Was it a quick sketch or
Cool.
was it a take your time and sketch?
Oh no, it was a take your time. It was just a headshot though, but he did it on nice big 9x12. You know, took up the whole page pretty much, and it was very nice.
Oh, nice.
That's
I got it
awesome.
somewhere. I'll have to see if I can pull it out.
Okay.
All right, never mind. Okay, sorry, Rick.
No problem. So is anybody going to go for Venom? Are you going for Venom for 75 Spot? Or Manny? Or anybody out there in the 10 people watching? Got the Elliott version, which is better than Mike Miller's.
Oh,
And Scott's saying yours is better than Mike's too, as well.
no. Thank you, but no.
No, yeah, it's great, dude. I mean,
Thanks.
you know why I say that? Because you're not Mike.
I like Mike.
Okay,
I like
not
Mike.
this week.
That's why I'm
He's
giving
saying-
it. That's why.
Okay,
I'm
that's
doing
no problem.
it, 'cause I like Mike.
Okay, so anybody else see any pieces that they're willing to part with some for money? The more
Be
affordable
worried,
pieces of
like,
Wolverine.
See now, put this one up right next to Avery's. This is a Mike S. Miller original.
Looks like a forgery. Gosh darn it.
Hey, I was there. I met the man. He's shorter. He's shorter than me. So I mean, that was
Do
that
you
was
have
something.
DNA evidence on your handshake with him?
No, this wasn't Doug, guys. It wasn't Doug.
Didn't leave a lasting impression.
Well, that doesn't look like it's a very detailed one, unlike Avery's.
All joking aside, that looks sweet.
Yeah, well, I'm not selling it, so it's mine. So sorry.
Rightly
Look
so.
at this guy, man. The guy just licked the page and claimed it his. Gosh darn it.
That's right.
Okay. So, anybody want the Wolverine? What
Nope,
else we got?
move
The
on.
Wolverine. Okay. You got anything, George?
Yeah, I got a couple. I'll show you. It's let me share a screen right now. It's pen and ink, just pen,
Ooh.
Arnold. And Harrison Ford.
A nice Harrison Ford.
And Arnold.
Okay, so here, and what are you going to be letting these go?
A best offer plus $25 for shipping.
Because you do a really big packaging job for shipping.
I
Right?
wrap it up in virgin skin and hair of unicorn.
Man, that virgin skin's really hard to come by these days.
Oh yeah, you have to really go hunting for it, you know.
I mean, the unicorn hair. Come on now, that's Alibaba, right?
It's a set.
He's saying best. He's saying, oh, they're together.
It's a set. Both for a single price.
Yeah, he George puts it in like some sort of box and all that. He doesn't just do the envelope type stuff, bubble mailer with some foam board to protect. He makes it a really good shipping. You're going to be able to use the box afterwards for storage.
That's right. You can just
Right.
you can put a sail to it and get onto the nearest body of water.
So whatever you want to start the bidding at is what he's saying, but the shipping is $25.
$25. It's flat shipping.
Trustee says, just got back, sweet Indy. Yes. This is up for grabs. We got Indiana Jones and a Terminator together. You can start the bidding where you want and just tack $25 on for shipping. The shipping is very extraordinary. Is that overnight shipping? What's the details on the shipping?
It's tracked.
Besides the box.
The shipping is tracked, so that way, it's going to be coming to you at a particular time. It's insured too, so there's no unscrupulous mishandling of the packaging out there. Overnight will be very expensive.
Okay, I just wasn't sure, and I'm not sure for, I know just the cheap shipping costs. I just wasn't sure what was all included in that $25 besides the basic box crate that you're going to be packing it in. Did you say that before? That was like wooden box or crate that you make or whatever?
Well, it was wood, and then
for the shipping,
and they mulched it up and made it into a very thick cardboard.
Okay.
It's a very strong cardboard box.
Not a number. This is what he's saying. Best offer, sir. Best offer plus the $25 shipping.
That is a very nice Arnie. I do like it. That Arnie does remind me of his attitude towards the guy who tried to missile drop kick him and failed.
Oh my God! Did you see that video from the back?
Yeah, that was disgusting to me because that's like kicking your freaking grandfather. I don't care what the guy did.
That guy was big. That guy was big.
Yeah.
He did a running double kick into his
running
back.
missile
And
drop
Arnie,
kick, dude.
Okay.
And Arnie just
Had that
misstepped
face.
twice.
Then that face right there.
He's like, well, I think he barely knew what went on besides getting kicked in the back.
I know.
The security had the guy down in like half a second
But did you see the
and
security
taken
guys?
away.
Did you see the security guys? They were actually bigger than Arnold.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Toss.
Well, especially nowadays.
We got something.
Sure. Oh, okay. I'll even. You know what? Because you're such a wonderful customer, I'll add. Give me a sec.
Dude, that's a great Arnie, man. I just looked. I just now looked. That's wow, man.
Toss. I'm going to add this.
That is awesome.
Ooh, yeah. That's a bonus.
I'm adding this.
Now you got the power.
That is so great.
I just add this. No extra charge. I'm thankful for your offer.
Yes. So 105 plus shipping confirmed. I say Tosspot has got it. So unless Manny types, I'm going to give it a 15-second countdown for anybody to pipe in with a greater bid of 100, the shipping. Yes, are you talking Canadian dollars or US dollars, George?
What's that?
Well,
Sorry.
we're talking US dollars, right?
That's right. Yes.
Okay, just making sure of everything. Okay, so 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
All three pieces.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I still haven't posted Good Dog GPG's Awesomized auction art. Not sure what that is. Okay. So it is sold to Tosspot for $100 plus $25 for shipping confirmed.
Awesome. Thank you
And
so
goodie.
much. Thank you so much.
That is awesome.
Okay. So we're gonna come over
God's
to
spot's
Tank,
cleaning up
but
today.
I'm not gonna share a lot.
Now I have print sets. They're limited. I only have seriously, I have like a handful of these of entire sets left. People have been scooping them up. I've got 1 for 15, 3 for 20, or all 6 for 25, and I sign them at random. Yeah, because it's fun. Just to let you guys know, they're out there in TV land. Lorenzo, Tosspot, Andrew, and Manny. Y'all already have a handful of these. Y'all have a pinch. I forget how many I gave y'all. I think it was like 3 or 4 of them. I think it was 3. I think I gave you guys 3 at random. But
George Perez.
just to let you all know
Thanks, Tank.
that, you're welcome, man. These are part of your goodies. Because I do include goodies with packages. Goodies are fun, like Rick does. I love Rick's goodies, man. I moved everything in my office. I can't find the envelope that Rick sent me that's got the awesome artwork. One of my kids already took my Canadian flag. One of my little boys.
Yeah. Cool.
He loved it.
Yeah, Tosspot's got to get something for me to get another Canadian flag, a better one.
And Rick sent me a pinch of business cards as well, and I dropped those off at. I dropped a whole bunch of those off at Christian organizations around town. So.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome. I advertise. Where your strongest target demographic is.
Yeah.
It's instinctual. It's like breathing to me. It's like, oh, cool, you have a product. Hey, people over there that are interested in this product, you might want to take a look at this.
Okay, so I do have one piece up here right now, Tank, of yours.
That's right. That's one of the prints that are available.
And how much are these going for?
1 for 15, 3 for 20, or all 6 for 25. That's shipping included for U.S. domestic.
Okay.
For foreign shipping orders, it's up to $10 credit, and then we can adjust fire from there. We can work it something. But yeah, that's shipping included. I recently upgraded all of my packaging. That's why there was a delay on orders going out, because I had too many nightmare stories. 4 out of 10 of the packages that I had sent recently had arrived damaged, like severely, but the contents were intact, thankfully. But that was enough for me to not risk it. I'm a tabletop gamer, man, and I like statistics. 40% is not something I want to risk. I don't even want to risk like 10%. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So here is all these pieces. Can somebody buy the original of this here?
Oh yeah, no, Manny's got that. That's
Okay.
gone out to
So
Manny. That's why I've made one single print run. That's the only prints I'm ever making of these. The ones and the Skeletor, Manny bought that as well, and that's the only print run I'm ever going to make of that. I've not made a print run of these before, and I'm not going to make a print run again.
Very
That's
nice.
it.
Tosspot saying, yeah, water damaged your Lobo, but the rest was fine.
Oh, okay. The Lobo was, see that? Oh man, that just, ooh, dude, that's like, I think I'm acrophobic, and I think I'd rather, clean windows on a skyscraper than hear that.
So how many prints? How many prints of these did you make up?
I made a total of 10 of each, and a lot of them are already gone.
Oh,
Yeah, no, they got
I'd like to.
gobbled up.
You say 15?
10. I made 10 of each. 1 0.
No. I mean 15 for the price.
Oh, 15 for one, yeah. 15 for one, 20 for 3, and 25 for all 6 of them. That's the let's see here. I got them right here in front of me too. I've got the Skeletor, the
Okay.
Scalpel Zero. You know what? I'm looking at the quality of these, man.
Okay. So so they're blank. They would be blank on the back, right?
You know what? I'm
Okay.
looking at the quality of these prints up close, really close right now. And I'm gonna reduce the price a little bit. It's not up to my usual standards. It's good. It's a good quality print, but it's not up to my usual standard. I'm gonna drop it down. So 3 for 15, all 6 for 20.
Oh, that is good deal. Good deal. How much
Yeah.
for one?
It's if for shipping purpose, it'd be $11. $11.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I have the money in my PayPal. I'm gonna grab a Skeletor.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just.
I really like the Skeletor. That Skeletor one. That Skeletor is the worst looking Leia. Remember?
That's right. That is the worst slave Leia ever drawn. Take that, DeviantArt.
What's it was started on my stream anyways. I think the Skeletor.
Yeah.
Way back when we had a draw off between four, well, I guess 3 of us, me, John, and Manny for Slave Leia.
That's right. We had the slave Leia draw off, and mine was terrible.
Can you zoom in on the Skeletor so we can see the details?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You can just save the image and open it up in editor there, Rick.
Yeah, probably could. That'd probably be a smart idea.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just going to zoom into the corner there. I know I've tried to do that trick before.
Let's see. Images.
But I do have some originals for sale too. After I have starting at 50. I have 1 original starting at 50, and I have 3 originals starting at 75.
I'll just put that in there for now. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing my screen.
All right.
For a couple minutes.
No worries. I understand. Thank you, Rick, for doing this for me. I got to get a new battery for my laptop, and I can do my Kagebushin no Jutsu and my Shadow Clone Jutsu, and start doing that for myself again. See, they say watching anime doesn't teach you things. Gotta love that Naruto. The manga is really good. The anime is it's okay. I mean, when they're sticking to the
Eh.
comic material, it's okay. But the scenes are stretched out like a little too much because it's just a format for children's television. Well, not children's, but young male television. It's shonen. It's for young boys. It's the target.
But what I was going to say, Tank,
Yeah.
these are prints, so they're blank on the back. I was going to say, maybe if somebody were to bid a little higher, maybe you might do a watermark or whatever. You know, the thing on the back where you do a little quick sketch to make it unique.
I'm sorry. I think I'm roboting out here.
You know,
You there, Rick? Uh-oh.
It's Rick, not you.
Okay. I was just about to go purge my memory, and
Yeah. It's not you. It's Rick.
I was about to do to fix the technical errors dance.
Everybody else is on mute. That way, whatever we're doing doesn't sound.
Rick's frozen. He's frozen in time.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think Rick was suggesting that I do a sketch or something, since these are on the back. They are on real high quality stock. It is 100-pound.
Yeah. Just do a quick remark on them.
Yeah, I can easily do a remark on them. I don't mind doing that at all. All you got to do is ask. If you want something, here's my policy. You want something signed, you want a remark, all I got to do is ask. If I got the time, I'll do it. It's that simple, I understand people collect autographs for money, but I'm, hey, dude, if you're buying in now, you're the investor. You're the angel investor.
No, remark on the spot.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh. There he is.
And he froze again.
Oh, remark.
Yeah, that was kind of a cool freeze. It was just his logo over his picture. At least on my end.
Okay, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir, Mr. Verizon Man.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, but I was saying, since these are prints, if somebody wanted to bid and make it a little higher or whatever, would you be willing to do a remark on the back?
Oh yeah, no, I was just we were just talking about that. Yeah, if you want a remark or you want it signed, just ask. All I gotta do is ask. I'm simple.
So you can get one for, you said 11 with shipping, and what, 3 for 15?
That's right. 1 for 11, 3 for 15, or all 6 for 20.
So there is Skeletor.
For 20? What?
Yeah, 6 for 20.
What?
6 prints. These are black and white. Some of these I'm never gonna do again. That's it. Done.
Look at that, people.
Like-
Come on now, really?
Yeah, no, these are
On that. What are you crazy?
these are my little
Okay,
convention
so-
goodies, man. These are like convention goodies. These are bag stuffers. They're fun.
I
They're
would spend that $50 that Toss gave me if you don't start bidding.
So you can get one of these with a remark on. Remarks, how would you be remarks are for bid to make. Should we do remarks as bids?
Well, what are you
That way
what are you
they're a
defining
little
as
bit-
like a remark? Like like
like a small drawing on the back or
okay,
whatever.
like a little sketch or something like
Yeah.
that. $10.
Yeah, I just drew a cat on the back for Toss.
Yeah.
Just something like
Yeah,
that.
you want like a little sketch or something on the back? Yeah, toss in an extra $10, $30. Get all
Like this.
$30. I'll give you all of them, and I'll even do a cool little sketch on one of your choice. Totally.
Bullet, I haven't got my new router yet. Once I find out what's happening with my new router, what are the sizes, Tank? We got a Richard Cohen in here asking. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir. You're roboting
What
real
size is-
bad.
Sorry.
No
Size.
worries. These are 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11. They are quality reproductions of the original piece. So they have the variants in black that you would see on the original. They are not full solid blacks. I wanted to capture a reproduction of the original. So yeah, and I because the originals are a lot for some of these. The originals are gone. They are sold. So
Okay, Tosspot is saying $30 is a steal. What about 40 confirmed? Okay.
40 confirmed. I'll do 2 sketches. That's no problem. $10 a sketch. You just tell me which ones you want. Yeah. No, I'll toss in some sketches. This is good, high quality paper. I can throw in a couple of quality sketches. I'll just time myself out and try to put as much awesome in there as I can. I'll do some cool. I like that. I'll do that. I'm down. Let me see what I got here. How many full sets I have?
Yeah, for $11, I'm definitely gonna grab a Skeletor myself. But
Yeah. All right, I got that Skeletor set aside for you. Let's see here. I've got the Lewis Tides fighting the ninjas in feudal Japan because he's a time traveler. Gotta love him. We got the Cowboy Bebop picture, also owned by
Okay.
Manny. Manny owns both of those, by the way. Manny owns the Skeletor, the Lewis Tides, and the Cowboy Bebop. Just so everybody knows. We have the Apex Predator piece. That is actually going to Pope Raven. Pope Raven is the owner of that. I just have not been able to afford to ship out the contest winners yet. All y'all's stuff is set aside. It is being held in safety until I can afford that expense. I launched hey, oh yeah, pro tip, everybody out there, don't do a giveaway till you're ready to pay for that. All right? Just, hot tip. We've got the title poster for 2065 Retribution. That's the one with Scalpel Zero looking kind of like an angel with the devil horns. And then we've got and the other print is
Richard is asking whether you could do the remark on the moon for the Skeletor.
ooh. Let's see here. Contact. Let's see here. Let me hold on 1 second. I'm all sorts of. You can ask around. I am terrible at admin. I'm organizing stuff right now. I could you just ask me. I can professionally edit any picture, like with analog and black and white. So that's not a problem for me to do something like that. Is to if you want me to redo a bit of the picture or something like that. I guess that's what we're talking about.
Richard's thinking the face of He-Man.
Oh, the face. Oh yeah, sure. No, anything you want. I could. You send me your thing. You send me your request. I will do it. Yeah.
So yeah. If you want this Skeletor, $11 plus $10 for the remark, so that'd be $21, Richard.
That's right. And there are
Or if you
3
want-
Skeletors. There are 3 Skeletors left, by the way. There are 3 Skeletors left, so we're going to run out of full sets real soon. Let's see here. But yeah, whichever you want. Whatever you want. I am here to entertain and supply with entertainment. Yeah, redundant.
So is that a confirmed, Richard, or
Well, Those Skeletors went fast.
Richard's saying too cheap. How about doing it for 30? What?
30?
The Skeletor?
All right. Yeah, 30. That's a full set. And for 30, I'll do full set and do a remark on one of your choice. And I have 3 full sets. That is it. Because Skeletor is the Skeletor, and another couple of them were hot items.
No.
Yep.
So
What
is
we got
that
going?
Richard says confirmed. Confirmed for 30.
Outstanding. All right. Awesome.
Okay, and Tank's PayPal should be in the description. If
Yeah,
I'm
there should
right,
be paypal.me/TankFerretArt. Just like Instagram and Twitter, you can find me there, Tank Ferret Art. My DMs are open, so if you need to contact me, I'm pretty easy to get a hold of.
Richard's saying the Skeletor would be good as a gift for his son.
Oh, awesome.
Cool. Okay, so I'm going to. I should make sure this is locked on me.
All right, so I have 2 more full sets left.
Oh, you did some good business tonight so far?
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
see.
let's see here. What we got? We got Richard got one. Anybody else get one?
Yeah, Tosspot.
Okay, cool.
Got a full set for 40.
All right, so yeah, that's the 2 remarks, and then I've got so I have 1 full set left. Last Skeletor.
Cool. Okay, so people, I'm not sure what everybody's into here. I've got different categories I can pick from. Tell me what category you might be interested in, and we'll go into it.
Well, let's see
'Cause I
here.
do-
Oh, you know what, Rick? I like your manga. Your manga sells good, man. If I were you, I would be showing that off because your manga stuff, your manga anime, that's a hot item, dude. You're particularly good at it too.
Okay,
My
so
daughter said nice things about your anime artwork. She didn't say nothing nice about anybody's artwork.
Does your daughter tell you your stuff stinks?
Oh, dude,
my kids do?
She has such an editor's eye. Like she could point out she just point out like 3 quick flaws in any picture of mine, and be like, "This is where you messed it up. This is what you needed to do right." And I'm just like, "You are my greatest student." She's getting ready to open herself up to commissions. She's building her portfolio right now.
Very
cool,
nice.
very cool.
Very nice.
And of course, I think all of us artists are open for commissions as well. We each have individual prices, which you can contact us for if you want to know them. And Bullet says, I have a very particular set of interests.
He's been owning them for
So-
years. He'll use them to find you and do unspeakable things to you.
So yeah, so we've got my anime. If anybody's interested in anime, of course I do have my cross comics, my own personal characters, crossover stuff, DC, indie, Marvel, TV, other movies. I'm trying to think.
Oh, cool. I still have some coloring pages left too. I'm gonna send those out with goodies.
Well, I've got a couple. If you want a couple more, not to get in on Tank's thing here, but I do have a couple Skeletors too.
Oh yeah, no, show them off, show them off. That iron is hot, sir.
Yeah.
And I do believe it's redheaded. No one?
This
I'm
one was done.
I'm
This one was
digesting.
done.
I'm digesting that joke, Tank. It hasn't fully gone down all the way yet, but there's a response coming. I just don't know what it is just yet. It's coming. It's coming out one end or the other. I'm not sure which. So just hold on, okay?
Okay, so this one was done on John and Cordert Fan Edition way back when.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a 2-hour sketch by Rick, man. That was raw.
It's on by 9x12, and of course, this I believe was actually done on my show. I think back in October of last year. This one's starting at 25 because it's on basically 11x17. And this one is starting at 20 because it's on 9x12. If anybody wants to go for Skeletor. If you have, like I said, a different interest, my portfolio at the moment is fairly large, seeing as how I draw 5 days a week, man.
Rick, you're an animal, man. You're an animal when it comes to drawing. I love it.
Although, here's a. I should show this off.
Speaking of Beastmaster, dude, those stairs you've been climbing, whoa, brother, I'm tired just watching it.
Let's see. Okay, I got a piece for everybody. Not sure whether anybody's going to bid on this, but it's what I entered into. Oh, can I show my put on for where's what I put in for the hero fan contest. Hero's first crossover. It's on 11 by
Look
14.
at that. That's cool, dude. Canadian Shield hero. Oh, that would be a cool story that brings about that kind of guy. That dude, no, seriously, you should work with them and develop that, dude. That would be a cool story.
Yeah. That is on 11 by 15, and I'm going to start that off if anybody wants it at $30.
That's original concept art. That is real cool. That's see, I like that kind of stuff where it's you get to see like the developmental phase. I really like that cool stuff. And I love crossovers. I like a good mashup. Even though I despised that amalgam universe from DC and Marvel, I didn't like it at all. I really wanted to. I tried. But it just didn't work. Uh-oh, did we lose Cross again? Cross, you been using my internet? Is that why my connection's good?
Yeah, it seems like he's lost him again.
Oh no. Oh, nope. Yeah. Oh. All right. So begins the 8-minute countdown.
Yeah. Oh
Cross
no.
back in by 8 minutes, folks. It's been a very wonderful show. Please remember to find us on Instagram, Twitter, and our other social medias.
Yeah. This could be bad. We'll see if he makes it back in.
Oh, did he totally go off?
Yeah.
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 Well, give him a minute. He'll come back.
Yeah. No, we're joking about the. Oh, here he is.
It's those Canadian tin cans and string, man.
I am Bob.
Okay.
good.
So, yeah, I just, I thought it's what I thought. Okay, they want people to put in stuff. Anybody can just draw any old soldier or whatever. It's not unique. Doing hero on the Canadian Shield now, that is unique.
Oh, look at those cards.
Thank you for this, Rick. That was I'm so happy to have received this in the mail yesterday. It was just like I was so giddy. Thank you. Yay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I do have those for sale too. My set of $10 for unsigned ones.
Oh, and the big sign on it. Oh, that's wow. I just love it. It's great. I want the whole set.
It's a good
Do
set
some
of
more
cards.
contests, buddy. Come on.
What happened to Rick?
Eaten by wildebeests
Oh no. Is he dropped out?
again. I don't know. He's all frozen up on my screen.
Oh man.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, this is.
A disaster.
Gosh, this is what looks like to watch me.
Yeah.
Rick,
Normally
come
this
on,
is
Rick.
you
Come
doing
back, Rick.
this.
Rick, Earth to Rick.
Yeah,
Come on, Rick.
you just ain't streaming with Tank Ferret till he jumps out.
Yeah. Now today it's Rick.
Oh no! Told him, dude, that's my shtick. He's supposed to have good
Okay,
internet.
I'm
All
back.
right.
Can you all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Must
we
be
got you, brother.
I think Tank's back too.
Okay,
No, not Tank.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Rick.
Okay. Okay. Must be the server. Okay, so yeah, I was saying to you, Scott, just keep entering the contest. Nobody has drawn Eagle this week and put it in, so you could get a win again by
I'm gonna
default.
draw Eagle tonight. Be warned, I'm gonna draw Eagle tonight.
Uh-oh.
Uh
And Rick's gone again.
oh. Rick's prairie dogging.
Oh my lord. Rick, your connection is trash and dumb to smoke.
I'm gonna retweet my own tweet. I know that's really bad, but I'm gonna retweet with comment because I'm just gonna say people need to check it out as Rick steals my internet.
Yeah, I know.
Out as at Cross Comics. At Cross Comics steals my interwebs.
For real.
There we go. I knew I'd added that to my spell check dictionary.
So
Interweb
is-
failure.
Is Rick having problem with his Canadian internet? Oh, no, he's back.
Mises
I don't think this is my
or
my internet. I think this is my damn computer.
Mm.
Okay, I am back. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to just go with this. I'm going to start this off at 30 for original concept art for maybe a story that might happen in the future.
Oh, you should definitely make it happen, dude. I think that right there is definitely something worth monies. I think it's worth an entertainment value because I love the story of Canadian Shield. It's a good, fun story. And Canadian Shield's like, he's like your Superman, essentially. He's your super duper tough person that is like the quote undefeatable one. And Hero is the story. Hero, Blood of Patriots, is this incredibly dark story about soldiers being reanimated with a device, so that they can be brought back to fight against an apparently unwinnable war. So, like, it kind of, as a fan, it inspires me to think of like, geez, cool. Does the hero technology exist in the Cross Comics universe? Is it a multiverse crossover? What happened to what killed Canadian Shield? That's the big one on my mind. What was nasty enough to take down the Canadian Shield?
See, that's the thing.
Alpha Flight
You
could
still
do
there,
it.
Jake? That's the thing I'm thinking. He crosses over into that universe, and there's nobody around else for the machine to take over, so it takes over a live person. And one of my taglines for him, Marvel has the Amazing Spider-Man and all that, has been the courageous Canadian Shield.
There you go.
So, he
No,
works
it's
on
definitely
courage,
worth developing. Right? Well, it's definitely worth developing. I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I thought
Instead of this, we might end up having a crossover.
I thought of a name for a sidekick for you for Canadian Shield.
Uh-oh.
Maple Leaf. I would have like a teenage girl, call her Maple Leaf.
Maybe. I think I might have come up with mine. It's something I know is uniquely Canadian, or I think it's uniquely Canadian. We all got bowling. We got 10-pin bowling here in Canada as well in the States. But up here in Canada, we have 5-pin bowling. So I thought the Canadian Shield and 5-pin.
All right.
Wait.
What would be their shtick?
Pardon?
What's their shtick? What's the bit?
I don't know.
They hit you with like bowling pins?
I don't know what they're.
That would be very effective. That would wreck you.
Yeah, that would be cool.
If you got hit with a
he
bowling
was
pin,
here.
that'd mess you up.
Well, speaking of like cool, awesome, like contest art, Rick, you mind if I toss in a quick plug?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, you know that Manny over at Good Dog Press is having this art contest. And we have one of the contestants up here with us.
Don't make me win this all alone. Don't let me
win
by default too. That's how I got that card right there. I'll take it.
I'll
freaking take it.
He will. All you got to do is submit your pencils to Good Dog Press or myself via Twitter, or via Twitter, or if you can shoot on any other platform that you can contact us. If you can get us a link to a Dropbox or a Google, what do you call that? The Google Cloud, or any kind of cloud service, really, where we can get a decent resolution picture of your pencils. The winner will be inked by Manny and will be featured as a pinup in the Unbreathable Skunk Girl #1.
This is my entry. It's of one of his pinups.
Oh,
has he been the only one to enter so far?
I think so. I think I'm the only
Tank?
one. So
I don't know yet. I'd have to ask Manny. I do believe we have a few other entries hiding around, but we will. This contest ends this Friday. We're announcing the winner this Friday.
Is it?
Good Dog is saying in the chat that Scott will win the Unbreathable Skunk Girl contest too. So I would take it that means you have been the only entry thus far, Scott. Maybe I'll have to put an entry in. Am I disqualified?
Enter.
That piece, since it's going to be the only piece. I mean, it's going to be.
Other than Manny, I am the only artist disqualified from this because I'm actually on the project. So those are the only.
Why aren't you in there? And you said I'm disqualified, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm the only one disqualified from this contest. As far as I know, I'm the only one disqualified from this contest. So everybody, get in your stuff.
I don't want to have to win by default, man.
Okay.
Even a stick
Anyone
figure,
can enter saying good
even a
dog.
stick figure, put it in.
So, anyways, everybody out there who is able to put out some cash, anybody looking for any particular character? I might have it in my repertoire to go for sale. Since Kinect doesn't seem to be going here, otherwise I think we might move on to Scott again.
Oh no. Come on, guys, you can bid on that. Really.
Because I'm sure Manny will let you sell that Skunk Girl piece.
I would like to know first. I don't,
See, then it wouldn't be submitted to the
yeah,
contest.
I don't want to do that. So,
What do you mean it wouldn't be submitted? He's already sent it in. Do you guys want the original art at some point?
You want the original, don't you? No, I'm not gonna. I'm not on that. But come on, man.
Or do you have anything else to besides
besides
Skunk Girl? Do you have anything else to go up, Scott?
I have a couple things, but are you sure you're done?
Well, nobody's bidding on anything for me, so
Come on, man.
nobody's saying anything for me.
Any bids for
So-
Shield here? Come on. Any? $20? $20 for that beautiful picture right
$30. $30.
there. $30.
This is on 11 by. It's on 11 by 15.
It's an original
Cold press,
not designed by
140
Rick
pound, watercolor. Oh, Good Dog said you can sell it. Your Skunk Girl.
Okay, well, there we go.
Oh well.
You know who's buying that, right?
I don't know, but I'm not going to start with that since.
No, he's like the Highlander. You got to understand. You know, there's only one Skunk Girl art collector in the world.
Okay, so we're gonna put it on you.
Rick here. Come on, this is his show.
Can you either put up your mic a bit, Scott, or talk louder?
Oh, I'm
People
sorry.
are
Is that,
saying-
is that better? Better? Worse?
You are much better, sir.
Okay. Okay. Is that better? Come on, you guys. Bid
Yeah.
on
Yes.
this piece. Bid on that piece. It's a wonderful piece. It's original work by Rick Piper. Come on. $30. Anybody? $30.
Yeah.
$30. Anyone?
Okay, well, okay, well, put up what you're gonna try and go for, Scott.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Did that help anything?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hear you.
I guess, well, since Detective Pikachu movie's coming out, and I drew this on stream on I Love Comics on the debate. I pissed everybody off, I guess. I pissed them off so bad they had to drag me in there because of my comments. So anyway, we debated, and somebody mentioned Pikachu. We changed the subject, so I started drawing Pikachu during the stream. And you can watch that stream if you want and see me and my antics and some of my pathetic views. But here's my Pikachu I drew. I colored a penciled, colored, and inked all during that stream. And any number on this is fine. It's just, it's just on regular drawing paper. Nothing special about it. Watercolor pens, brushes for coloring, and pen and ink.
Is that 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper?
Yeah, I think this is 8.5 by 11.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, it's 8.5 by 11, I think. Let me see.
Is it like printer paper?
It's this right here. It's from this right here. It's this kind of paper, just drawing paper.
Yeah.
Sketch
Well, it
pad
should
paper.
say on that what size it is.
But, oops, sorry. But there it is. Here's a ruler. Yeah, it's 11 by.
Oh, Tosspot saying 20 confirmed.
Oh God. Oh, that's for Rick Shield, right? You're talking 20 confirmed for Rick Shield, right?
No, for your Pikachu.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, okay. I'm sorry about the snort. I'm an Urkel when I
Oh,
start
do we
laughing.
have
I'm a nerd.
anybody going for $25 confirmed on Pikachu?
Yeah,
For Pikachu?
I don't know if it's an original. I didn't do it. I didn't do it from a reference. This is out of my head. I've watched Pikachu enough to know what he looks like.
Yeah. I did a Pikachu a couple of weeks back, about a week back. Okay.
Let me get a little
Bob,
closer. Get you like you can see the lines.
So 25. Anybody going 25? I'm gonna give us a 15-second countdown. I think Tosspot's gonna be the only one bidding here. So, 15, 14, 13,
Pika Pika.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Going once.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, sold to Toss
And
Spot.
that is sold Tosspot for $20. And that means you can
Thank
put
you,
it in
Tosspot.
with
You're
your
my man.
other one.
That is awesome.
So that
don't worry
means
about
it does not owe
shipping because I'll put it all in the same box for you, Toss Spot.
Yeah. You're just saying Tosspot. Okay, so you got anything else there, Misfit? Andrew?
I have a couple more, so go ahead.
Yeah. Andrew? Andrew, you there?
Eaten by wildebeests.
Okay, Avery, you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Gnawing.
Avery?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
Got anything? You got anything else that you might want to try and
I really was expecting El Guapo to show up here because I mean I know he's got a lot of amazing work, and I tried to get him to come in here. I really did.
Yeah. Well, I didn't send him the link, unfortunately.
Oh,
so
oh,
I'll have
oh.
to.
I'm sorry.
That's my fault. You apologize to him.
I kind of sprung it on you, so it's not anybody's fault. You know, I mean, I
Yeah.
just told him about it this morning, so he had no idea. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him on next week.
Yeah.
What do you say?
yeah,
Rick?
that's right. Yeah, next week.
I'm willing to have anybody on. You know, it's just I guess I should put him in the thing. You know, neither of us was following each other, so when he sent me a message before you sent me a message about it, and I'm like, okay, I have no idea what this is about.
That's unfortunate because you know who Guapo is, right? I mean, on Drawn and
No.
Quartered every week he's just a machine, dude. He's a machine. He punches out like 3 a night every time they have a Drawn and Quartered or a fan edition. Every time, he's just a machine.
That's awesome. I love to see that level of dedication.
Oh, he's just amazing, and everything is just beautiful. You should check him out, man. If you're not following him, you really should.
I'm gonna have to though.
Yeah, he's great.
I feel like I'm missing out on something.
You
awesome.
are.
I don't like
you
that.
are missing out. If you haven't
I
seen
don't
his
like
work,
missing out.
you are missing out.
I hate being out of the loop.
If
I'm
you
always
think
out
I'm
of the loop.
something, you're really missing out. Because he's amazing.
Oh, yeah, you go check him out.
How
El
much
Guapo.
is the max, Avery?
El Guapo comic.
Avery?
It's a 9x12
Can people
watercolor.
hear me?
Yeah.
So That'd be a $25 piece.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I think Tosspot said he got the max early the other day on thing. Get another max to go with it. Max it out.
I think he
This
bought.
one's 25. Or it might have been the pit that he said he got. Pit. I'm not sure whether there's pit or max.
Well, those were two of my favorite Image comics. I really did dig on those art styles.
The max is 25, Tosspot. The because it's a 9x12. The Lone Star is an 11x17. It's 100.
Paint up for confirm, Top Spot. Thank you.
So we hear 25 for this wonderful Max. This is I love it, man. This really captures the feel. Looks like you had a lot of fun with ink and white.
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I love getting into that stuff too.
Yeah,
You get to
125 for
play with the
both? Yeah.
picture.
Yeah, Tosspot, I'll give you 125 for both. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
Oh yeah, no. I was just trying to make sure we don't have any dead air.
Oh yeah. I've got a splitting headache. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
My
that, pal.
sinus, it's a sinus headache. It won't go away.
Woof.
I've taken Advil like 3 or 4 times today, and it just will not stop.
Wow. Yeah, I might have a sinus infection.
I'm getting over a cold. My allergies are just hypersensitive.
Oh, you can look them up on the internet. There's 6 pressure points around the nose that you can use to relieve sinus pressure. They're pretty easy to find.
Okay. So is that a confirmed Tosspot? 125 for both confirmed or?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or do you just want one or the
nice.
other?
Amazing.
Serena Smolar, who's friends with April, sends a text to everyone in her contact list asking if they're okay.
Top Spot, you remind me of Miggs over on Mike Miller's. He's just glomming everything up.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of bidders here, and Tosspot has bid on a few things over there
Oh yeah.
on Mike's. So
I know, I was there the other night. And
we really thank Tosspot for coming over here and
yeah, he's awesome.
Oh
I
yeah.
love you, man. Great.
spending money over here. You know, he over here seems to get a lot more for his buck for sure.
Well, you know, it's how the market plays. This is what a free market looks like, you know. This is cool. It's totally cool.
We'll try and build you up to Mike's stature, Rick. We can do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we're doing.
You have the tools. You have the tools, and
Yeah. Hey, it just takes a bit of time, you know.
we're all tools here.
Okay.
You've got us. You're here. We're your tools.
Yeah.
You got the tools.
The thing is, the artist, getting the artist it's hard, but it's easy. Getting the bidders is the
That's the hard
worst.
part. Well, you got to get out there. Yeah.
It's dragging them. What we need to do, bidders that have won here, is make sure on Mike's stream that they let people know that this stream exists and that they can get, I'd say, just as good as art at more affordable prices.
Right.
And let's see. Tosspot said, just got a question. Got a Lone Star, but hate to short Avery. Well, you're not shorting him. And then he goes, 125 confirmed for both. So, with his next statement.
Yours.
And Good Dog says, how much on?
Don't throw in the spawn. He'll cancel the bid. He'll cancel the bid.
So right now we have 125 confirmed for both to toss pot, do we have 130? Is anybody willing to go up the $5 to go to the 130 and outbeat Tosspot? Tosspot said Seamus screwed me on Friday. And Richard Cohen says capitalism is the greatest.
Yeah. Sometimes
Capitalism is good. Capitalism is good. It's one of the better isms. It's still not complete.
Okay.
No ism is.
Wait. I believe.
Manny said how much to include the spawn. Well, I know it's normally $25. Would you be willing to cut the price down a bit on it if you're including it with those two or not?
Sure. 140.
No, throw in the spawn and the chips fall.
Yeah, exactly.
you better add the spawn, dude.
Yeah, I'll include it.
Oh, here they go.
For how,
If somebody wants it,
how
I'll
much?
140.
140. So
Uh-oh.
either 120 confirmed or the both or with spawn 140. Take your pick.
Manny's throwing it down.
40 confirmed. Good dog press. Do we see 150?
And that's on illustration board. That's not on Bristol. That's on illustration board 9x12.
Oh, well, that's even better.
Okay, so we have 140 confirmed. Do we have 145? Here we go up by increments of 5.
Yeah, that's even better. If it's on illustration board, that's twice as good as Bristol board.
Oh yeah.
I think since we threw the spawn in, we should go increments of 100. 240. 240.
I stopped sharing for a minute to refind it because I closed it out.
Okay, so do we have 145 confirmed? Is we gonna get anybody going to go 145 for Lone Star, Spawn, and the Max? Max it out with the Spawn and Lone Star. The Max has spawned Lone Star.
Come on, that's a steal.
So do we have 145? We have 140 confirmed from Good Dog Press.
Oh man.
And will
Look at that
anybody go?
spawn. Focus on that spawn, dude. Look at that. Look at that amazing spawn. That's worth the 140 by itself.
9x12 on illustration board, brush pen, watercolor, fountain pen.
And of course, these are all signed by Avery
Oh yeah.
as well.
They're all signed.
I love how that spawn really just captures
Yeah,
the
that
torment of the character.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
is-
Like that's an art piece. That's a gallery piece.
yeah, that's sick.
I really like the Ashley Wood Hellspawn stuff. That stuff was really
Okay, we talked about this. Looking at my wall thing, Lobo
That is
flipping
so
me
sick.
off.
Yeah, Tosspot has that Lobo. I Lobo sketch. I did a Lobo flipping the bird.
So, does that mean he's telling you to get it, Tosspot? Does that mean he's telling you to go to 145 and beat Good Dog Press? To see whether Good Dog Press will go to 150? But there's only one way to find out.
Oh boy.
Will there be a bidding war? Won't there be a bidding war? It's hard to say.
Wildebeest the billing war.
Tune in next week. No.
Wildebeest the bidding war. Come on. Move. Move.
Okay, I'm going to give a 20-second countdown for Good Dog Press getting this. If you do not, anybody chime in to 145 or higher. Yeah, because you can't go higher than the $5 increments. You know, nobody's making you go $5 increments here.
Well, he tried to get you to do 240.
Even 350. Okay, anyways, here goes. 20, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15,
It's going to be a good tiger
14.
dog.
Hmm.
13, 12, 11,
That
Well,
spawn, that spawn is sick though, dude. That is so
thank
sick.
9.
I do love it.
Yeah, dude, I love that, man. That's cool.
Thank you.
What'd you color that with?
It's
Watercolor?
Yeah, it should. Yeah, it's watercolors.
Bitchin'. That's
Or
great.
maybe Doc Martin
5.
dyes. It might be.
Or not Copics.
No, I don't use Copics.
3,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used
2,
watercolor on my stuff too. These watercolor
1.
brush pens.
Time is up. It has been
Oh.
sold.
Dog press.
To Good Dog
Awesome.
Press.
Oh,
To Good Dog Press.
and your sketch cards are all done too, Manny. That's all done, ready to
Oh,
go.
you're gonna get big box.
Yeah. He's got a whole package of sketch cards.
Manny is going to be getting like 2 big packages in the mail coming real soon. He's got a big one for me too.
Yeah.
Christmas time.
Oh, dude.
Plus,
Manny's
Andrew
going to be.
Plus, Andrew has some stuff he's doing for him.
Oh, man. Manny's going to be beside himself.
It's
Happy.
like
Rolling in art.
Christmas.
Tank, you got anything else?
He lives in the curse.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Another year older.
I do have other things. I have 3 originals. Well, let me see here. Actually, correction. I have 4 originals for sale. One starting at $50. The other 3 starting at $75. They're on 11 by 14 Bristol. They are. What's
Or
that?
can you show them yourself?
I
you
cannot
sent
show
them
them
to me, or-
myself. I have sent them to you. I can
Okay.
I can list them off here. Let me go over to the. So we're looking at the same chat room here. Let's see here. Gotta go find it. There we go. Sunday night auction. Yes. So we have. Oh yes, both chicken noodle soup covers that I was going to do for the Tales from Beyond the Gate, but life happened, unfortunately, and so it didn't get to make it into the pages of that awesome book. But I have the covers here. These are not. I'm not throwing these stories away, by the way. I didn't even pull these out of thin air. The chicken noodle soup. This is an actual Scalpel Zero story. That I just repurposed for that book. Like there's a whole bunch of Scalpel Zero stuff that I will be hiring writers and artists and the whole team to produce for me and stuff. So this is not shelved. This is just like I'm putting this into the concept art. And I've already done my master scans and my production copies to file away. So and we also have.
Sorry, Good Dog. We didn't skip Andrew. He wasn't here. Are you here, Andrew?
Yeah, I'm here. I've just had to.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
you stepped away when he got to you.
No, I'm blaming my parents for that. Then.
I blame my parents for a lot of stuff too.
You can jump in next, huh? Let him go in next.
Yeah, you do it next, brother.
Well,
Do 2 if you want. Since you missed one. I don't know.
yeah.
I'm easy, brother.
No, let Tank
Yeah,
finish.
Okay.
No, we
I
haven't even
meant
started.
next, yeah. Not trying to
Yeah,
cut
wait.
you off.
So I'll come back to Andrew since he's here.
Yeah,
Okay,
go for it.
Well,
you gotta go watch the Game of Thrones with your wife. So
Yes.
you
I
got
have to do
anything there, Andrew?
I do have something. This is one of several 9x12 illustrations that I did for the Hero Indiegogo that, of course, didn't happen. So I was saving them for next time, but I decided I'd go ahead and make one of them available now if anybody's interested. But I have one of the sketches, the 9x12 sketches of Hero that I did.
Nice.
Full grayscale, everything in the background, So if anybody's interested, they start at 30. and that includes shipping. So if anybody's interested, I'll do that.
30 confirmed.
But I'll tell who confirmed.
You got 30
Me.
confirmed.
Oh, okay, excellent. Thanks.
30 from Tank.
No, I'll tell you what happened. I got a call from my dad. Turns out one of the ceiling fans at their house, the bowl, not the bulb, the bowl on the ceiling fan broke. So he wants to replace the whole ceiling fan. And I'm telling him he doesn't need to do that. He needs to replace the bowl. And he's like, I'm going to replace the ceiling fan. Can you come and install it? And I'm like, no. And so I had gotten 2 or 3 calls back and forth between my mother and my father trying to convince me that they're going to replace the fan. And I'm like, no.
How did you shade that? Is that like, did you color it like with a sponge or something or what?
Oh, no, this is what I have. I have just this little cup thing here where I just take India ink, black India ink, and just mix it with water.
Oh, okay.
And then I just stick a brush in it and dab it wherever I need it.
That's
And
cool.
the more I add, the darker it gets. So I can do something as light as this corner, or I can do something dark as this corner just by just dabbing it.
I'm gonna have to try that, man. Thanks. Because I was using a sponge. You know how you can use a sponge?
Oh no, I
Yes,
just use any old what do they call brushes?
Yeah.
And just I like a watercolor brush, or actually what I've been using lately is
I really like it.
Is one of these water brush pens.
35 confirmed. 35 confirmed.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, Tank.
It's all right.
I do have.
Yeah, I got some of those. How do you use that? I have exact thing. Do you just
Well,
fill that with ink?
No. I don't have anything in this one right now. I just
Neither do I.
dip it in the inkwell and just play around with it. But I beat the crap out of it, so it's no longer a nice clean brush. So
I was so stoked. I found those at the 99-cent store. Believe it.
Oh yeah, that's a good deal.
Yeah, for 99, there was 12 colors plus that. I was like, holy cow! I had to grab it.
Thanks, Richard.
99 cents.
Yeah, that's a good deal. They're usually a buttload more.
Yeah, they're like 25 bucks.
Do we have 40 confirmed?
40 or not?
Anybody want to go 40?
You went up to 40?
No, anybody going up to 40? Is what I'm asking.
Did Bullet
No.
say Shiro
Do we
parody
have
art?
40?
Nice. Yeah.
No, really, I really like the way you shaded that.
So
though. That's
do we have
awesome.
40 for everybody
Hey, Bullet.
in the chat?
I mean, Tank, if you're interested, I have other pieces that I'll make available at a later show. But so if you miss out on this one,
we can talk.
I've got more.
Awesome. We can talk.
Actually, I did like 7 or 8 of these before during the Indiegogo, and since it didn't happen.
Is that on Bristol or illustration board?
No, this was done on just regular Bristol.
Okay.
I never plopped out the illustration board ones except for that one. So
Okay.
You're not sorry, Manny.
This is my
sorry
guy.
to Tank. Can you guys even hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we hear you.
Tank, I don't think you should take that sitting down. I think you need to slap back and like throw a 50 on there. What is it called? A Benjamin? Isn't that 100? I don't know.
That's 100. Yeah, that's a hundo.
Yeah, throw down
It's a.
I
think 50 is.
50 is a Ben. 50 is Grant, dude.
Oh,
Is it?
shows you how long it's been since I saw a
I
50.
haven't seen a 50 in a long time, so yeah.
I try to keep money in my pocket, but it doesn't always happen. But
Yeah.
when I do, I try to get as big a bill as possible.
I see it leaving my hand into other people's hands.
No, and I like to deal with cash as much as possible because that way I don't feel so broke.
Richard says he's waiting for book 3 of Hero. Actually, Richard's one of the guys that caught me early on when I still had black and white copies of books 1 and 2 and got copies of both of those. He says, I want the samurai girl, Andrew, or is she a ninja? I think he's talking about one of Hero's sisters named Hunter. Actually, I did a
Yeah.
sketch. I did a drawing of her, but I wasn't.
She's like the kitsune looking one, right?
Yeah, this is the sketch I did of her without her mask on. It's not a really great sketch. It's I kind of made some.
No, that's pretty good, man.
Well, no, there's some whiteout in here because I made some really bad errors when I was drawing her boobs. So.
Yeah, that's fine. Whiteout's fine.
Yeah, no, it's part of the love, man. I actually like to see it when artists aren't super perfect. I mean, yeah, super perfect. That's for post production, man.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah, then
real
you like my
production
Hulk.
artwork.
Then
Real
you'd like this.
production
Check
artwork
this
ain't
out.
pretty.
This is funny. You got to see this. And it has nothing to do with what you're doing, but it's my Hulk, and it's
Yeah.
like right on his right pec. I was erasing.
Yeah.
And I tore a hole in it.
Oh, that
Jesus.
happens too.
So
yeah,
I
now
took-
in the paper.
So I
Yeah.
took an envelope, and cut off a piece with the glue on it, and stuck it.
There you go. That's what they teach you at the Kubert School of Art. And that's
Yeah,
like,
there you
if you want to
go.
draw comics, that's the
Can you
best school
tell?
there is.
Can you see it? It's right
It's
there
good.
by his booby right here.
No, it looks good, man.
Right by
Good
his
patch
booby.
job.
Hey, Richard! I was recently on one of my YouTube videos. I introduced a new sister for Hero, whose name is Winter, and she lives with the polar bears. This is one of the original early sketches of her that I did in my sketchbook. But she's like really super awesome as well. So she'll hopefully will be appearing sooner or later. But she's another one that I really like. I mean, all Hero has really strong, very cool sisters. He has several of them, several brothers and sisters, but the sisters are some of my favorites. So there'll be more of them coming soon. But all right, Rick, are you there? Rick,
No, is he gone?
Rick.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna tell him to
Gobbled
wrap,
up again.
I was gonna tell him to wrap this up because I gotta go join the wife for some Game of
Oh,
Thrones.
where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me at my YouTube channel, Misfit Corner Comics.
Well, you're not
And,
done yet, are you?
Yeah, I got to go watch Game of Thrones.
So we're calling it 35
They all
confirmed.
die
Are we
of
calling it 35 sold?
35 sold.
35 sold to Manny.
They all
All
die
right.
of dysentery on the Oregon
I-
Trail. Just
Manny,
just
I'll
know that.
add it. I'll add it to the stack because I got a little stack started for you. So
We were talking about that. So Manny's got 3 stacks of artwork coming to him soon. Oh, that's so incredible. I wish I was in his shoes.
Manny says I should send the art to Tank.
Well, why, thank you, Manny. Thank you very much, sir.
Hey, speaking of which, Tank, did you ever get that Black Lightning?
I did, and
You
your
did?
stuff is going out. Dude,
Excellent.
I never knew that the post office was closed on Saturdays. I always go like during the week, like the middle of the week. So I got everything all packaged up, and all your goodies are in there, and everything's addressed. I just got to take it down to the post office tomorrow morning, and it's going out. Everybody will have their tracking numbers, and I can finally sleep again.
All right.
Um,
Well, I hate to think we were keeping you up at night, but
No, I take full responsibility for all my own actions. That's why it keeps me up at night. So I just
All right.
Oh, did we
yeah. No,
did we
I
lose-
impose
we
a pretty
lost Rick?
strict set of rules on myself. We can find you on Twitter too, can't we?
yes, I'm on Twitter. Just look for.
Okay, can you guys hear me this time?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, now
Yes,
we can
Rick.
hear you.
You're back.
You can find me on Twitter at Misfit Corner
I'm
Comics.
hearing everything you guys.
Hold on 1 second, Rick.
I'm super bad about actually checking Twitter, so I don't get notifications or any of that stuff. So
And your Instagram?
I don't know what it is. I think it's just Andrew Charper.
Ooh,
Yeah,
you need to
I'm-
be
I'm-
on top of that.
I'm barely there anymore either. YouTube is the only place I'm at every single day. So,
All right.
but all
All
right,
right, brother.
guys, I
You
appreciate
enjoy
it.
your Game of Thrones.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
See you
no
at King's
guarantee.
Landing.
No guarantee on that, but we're finally going to be putting this one to bed, so be very happy with that. All right, everybody, have a good night.
Later, man.
Take
Good
care.
night.
Good night.
Bye, Andy.
Okay, so back to Tank, I guess.
Yes, please, sir.
Actually, it's more me, but me
It
for
is.
Tank. Tank for me.
And Rick, I paid Rick a commission, so don't y'all worry about it. Rick hooks me up, I hook him up in return. We brothers like that.
I want that Freedom Force right there, but Rick says I can't have it.
Well, it's a,
That is great.
this,
Great. That is
Oh, that is
beautiful
epic.
drawing, man. That is beautiful. I wouldn't do a thing. I wouldn't color
actually,
it.
I was gonna put it up
That is just no. It's fantastic.
If there was no damage to the fuel tank,
yeah, I was gonna put it up for bid tonight for $50.
What?
Ooh.
It's all the heroes from Freedom Force, 1 and 2.
I watched you draw it. It's badass.
Wow, that is really good. Dude, that's
It is.
real-
It's a masterpiece.
Dude, that's awesome. That's all the characters from
Every
Freedom
one of
Force. Like one of the OG,
All the heroes,
actually
not-
fun to play superhero
Not
games.
the villains, though, right? Just the heroes.
Yeah, just the heroes.
Although sadly
Okay,
that game
so
did
here's-
not age well.
No. It was a great game when it came out, though. I loved it. First one.
Oh,
was
the
awesome.
gameplay is still good and everything. It's the
It's just
voice
dated.
acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the voice acting is like it's
Yeah,
like
it's just dated.
like you can't say that on television anymore.
Nope.
Just because they don't want you to. And you'll get raked over the coals because of it. Doesn't
No,
mean
no.
you shouldn't be able.
Let's just say people who are offensive know that that's offensive. That game is almost, look around to see what company you're in before you start playing it.
Okay, so I think we got a piece up here of yours, Tank. One of the ones you said original.
Oh yes. Actually, I have. There's 4 originals available, and I'm wondering if anybody would be interested in one of them. I have the. Or let me see here. I have the both of the chicken noodle soup pictures, the landscape and the portrait are available. Those are starting at $75. I have the Simon Says starting at $50. That's the 2064
Oh, okay, that's
Shadows. And then I have the
You know
original.
that Brenda.
Hold on one second, pal. Unfortunately, on my end, all I see is your screen, your camera.
Yeah, I still see Freedom Force.
Oh, did I not screen? Oh, I didn't
No,
screen share.
it's still
Sorry.
Freedom Force.
Yeah, I didn't screen share.
No worries.
that's what ignites first, her right hand. And then some of her body ignites as well, and then she throws herself out of the car. Just strong explanation.
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, boy.
You're good, brother. We had a good view though,
Okay.
so
I
it
know.
wasn't a
I
loss.
just, I'm just amazed. That's just, every one of them.
Oh, Rick does awesome. Like,
Yeah, he
the
does.
collages of
Really
all
does.
the characters and stuff. He's just way cool at that. So yeah, here we got the
And he's always
chicken noodle
putting in
soup
work.
landscape.
Always putting in the work.
If go ahead and click on the chicken noodle landscape there at the bottom, Rick.
Oh, the bottom.
That's the portrait. Yeah, that's a lot of little detail in there
Oh,
and stuff
yeah,
like
like,
that. That was the cover piece, and this is the landscape promo piece for Chicken Noodle Soup. It's a zombie science fiction cyberpunk story. Like I said, I am not shelving this. I'm actually very happy that these stories that I wrote actually have some artwork to go with them now. Yeah, and I filed it, and I'm wanting to sell the originals.
Yeah, make some. Weren't able to make any money off the book. You might as well make it this way.
Well, this is to go ahead and scroll back up. That's everything else is the stuff that George Peter Gatz has put up and he sold. Go up to the Simon Says picture, right there.
Nice
How
Andy.
much-
And
So
this
how
one is a. This
I
one's
like
50.
Andy.
50?
Thank you. 50.
What size?
They're all 11 by 14 on 100-pound 300 series Strathmore bristle board.
Uh-huh.
And yep, so that one is a like one of those crazy AI takes over a bunch of people, hive mind, worst case scenario horror stories. So we will revisit this one as well. Scalpel Zero has a lot of adventures before the year 2065. She was online for 10 years, folks. So yeah, and it's all cool science fiction-y stuff. So no fantasy per se elements. Like if I get it wrong, then I got the science wrong, or I played with the science too much. I got a little too liberal with the science. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like. I'm not. It's not. This is not a strict like ooh serious sci-fi. Take me so seriously. No, it's fun. It's fun, guys. It's fun.
Okay. Bullet says chicken noodle soup for the soulless zombie.
That's right. Chicken noodle soup. Well, see, the story about that is like it's a Scalpel Zero story, but the main character in that is a character who actually has no official name, and I won't reveal it. That's a fun little thing for people to figure out in the stories because he does show up here and there. He's always got a different name, some sort of cover identity, some sort of BS, because he's a corporate infiltrator guy. He's government registered, and therefore his actual identity is protected, just like a CIA agent's identity would be protected. It's a cyberpunk future, guys. So he's got this one last score. He's gonna steal a chicken noodle soup recipe, man. It's this company. Imagine if Plankton just all of a sudden came up with good food, from SpongeBob. That's what happened with this one company. Tasty Treat Incorporated came out with this phenomenal chicken soup recipe, and it started a whole new trend. The trendy food was soup, man. Soup. That was in. He's gonna score this recipe. He's gonna sell it on the open market, and he's gonna finally be able to retire. Unfortunately, a zombie outbreak happens inside the mall where they're secretly storing that recipe. It's a horror comedy. It's one of those comedy of errors type of deals.
For the chicken noodles, do we have any $75 bids, starting bids, or the
We have one more piece, Rick.
Front of the head.
We have one more piece, Rick, and this is the gem. Even though this one started at 75, this is the gem of what I'm offering here. And y'all know me that I don't normally show the same picture twice if it doesn't get a bite. I'll stash it away for a while. So just go ahead and scroll on up there, Rick, till you find the angelic, devilish scalpel.
there?
Yep. No, not the apex predator. That one is going to that one. Actually, the owner of that one is
Go
Pope
down
Raven.
below Skeletor.
Yeah, below Skeletor. I don't know if I have below Skeletor. There we go.
Right there,
The one right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought
Cool.
it was in the print because I showed it earlier.
Yes, I made a print of it. Yes, I did.
Okay, but this is the original artwork of it.
Yes, the original artwork of this. Same thing with the even though there's a print of the Simon Says. I'm offering the original starting at 50. This one's starting at 75. This is the cover art, pending my skill getting better over until the book is actually completed. I mean, come on, it's 520 pages, 16 chapters. It's going to take me a few years to do this, but this is my original concept for the cover art, and I am sticking to this. This is set in stone. Even though I might hire another artist to actually do the cover, I might redo it differently in the future. But for the final edition of the book, 2065 Retribution, this is the cover art. This is the original prototype. Of course, it's all heavily symbolic. This is more like novel cover because, like I said, the final books can be over 500 pages. Be able to kill any spider in the world with that book.
That's an omnibus, man.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know,
and
bro.
that's just this one story. What takes place over a year in her life? Well,
That reminds. See, this is
online
on the same
operation.
level of Gary Shipman's Packin's Land. That's that. It sounds like it's that big.
But that's what I'm working towards. I'm working towards. The first one's coming out after Skunk Girl. Like, we're gonna give people a quick break so that their bank accounts don't suffer sticker shock and they don't feel guilt about that. But it's coming out after Skunk Girl. We're gonna have the first chapter, Scalpel Zero, and it's, oh man, is it gonna be a roller coaster? It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be intense.
Cool.
Sounds like.
So, but this is the art for the book.
So, do we have any bites out there for anything here of
Any
Tank?
And you said starting at 75, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
starting at 75, except for the Simon Says, that one is at 50. And they're 11 by 14, 100-pound Bristol. And of course, all archival quality. That's only stuff I work with. I'll pay the extra bucks to get the pro whiteout versus getting the stuff you use at the office. You know what I mean? And it makes a difference. Go to 3M's website.
Okay. Don't think we're getting any bites at the moment. Nobody's
That is
saying
perfectly fine.
that. Last thing anybody said was the bullet comment. So,
All right, and so yeah, that's what I've got, man.
yeah.
And I think we've had a fantastic auction.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Scott for selling not just one but two pieces of art
have
their
one
first
more.
time out.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Well, well, before we go on to you,
Well, I
Try
actually
and
have
see
a
whether-
couple more, but I'll just stick with one.
I'm gonna see whether anybody wants to get this Freedom Force collaboration.
Oh,
$50 starting at $50. Normally, something on this size would go less. I would only be starting at 25, but this took a few days to do.
yeah, I watched you do it.
So
over 3 days.
Letting it go cheap, but
I watched you do this over 3 shows. Yeah, it's amazing.
actually, I probably 3 or 4 shows.
Yeah, but I
Because
saw 3 of them. And it was,
Yeah, I
yeah.
started on Tuesday and finished it Friday.
and that's just it. You can
And
go
even-
back and you can watch the process. That's what's cool about it. You can go back and watch the process of how he did it, where he started. That's what's cool about it.
Yeah.
And you can watch
I
him on
did
his
do
stream
some
play
of
the
the-
video game. What's better than that? Watching Rick kick ass in the video game. That's fun. I did it the other day. It was great.
Nice.
Some of the characters did get drawn on offline just to save time. Like Liberty Lad, he was drawn offline, and there was a few others near the end. I just needed to finish up before inking because I only wanted to do the inking on
Pick it
Friday.
up so they can see it a little closer, Rick. You can't really see it as good from far. Pick it up a little bit, a little closer to your camera.
There was this loud, like thunder noise, and then explosion.
See, look at that. That is amazing. Look at that. Look at all that work.
And I am going to scan this into my computer and end up coloring it eventually.
Look at the logo. The logo is amazing. Look at that. It's great. Come on.
How long did that take you, man?
3 days. Took him 3 or 4 days, man. I watched most of it.
4 days.
Jeez.
4 days. I started on, like I said, started Tuesday, finished it Friday. I had to do 2 streams on Tuesday. I think the streams were all about an hour apiece or an hour and a half.
Yeah, but
So,
you
yeah.
were having streaming problems too. So
This probably took me a good, I don't know, 4 to 6 hours. Probably more closer to 6, maybe
Yeah.
longer.
I would say 8 hours. Yeah, you spent a lot of time on that, man. Beautiful.
And of course, that's without any
And that was there wasn't no reference. You didn't use a reference, right?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you okay? What reference was that? Is that the cover of the game? I think is the intro.
No. I'll show people what I use for reference here.
Right on, cool. That'll help. That will definitely help. Because then you can actually see just how far he went. Because it's crazy. Because you went all out with that. I mean, you got what's his Tombstone or whatever. He's like my favorite one. He's like right at the top, kind of almost.
Right there. If you can see my screen here, this character tool for it, and then you can turn them around each way, so you can. Yeah, some of them they sit further back. I don't know why, but you know they have all different.
It's not showing your screen.
Put it in. Let's see. So that's what I use for reference for old characters. Am I still here?
Yeah, it's up now.
Oh my god, it's after 6.
Who do we got in here? Is that Gary?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Gary
Hey,
Shimmer.
how are you doing?
How are you doing, fine day, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. For my first auction ever, I couldn't be happier.
Great.
Yeah, he sold a couple pieces, so that's good for sure.
Excellent.
Okay, can everybody? You can see me. Everybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
My internet is pain or whatever.
But 50 to start for that is just ridiculous. Come on, people. That's amazing. The overall scope of the work for that.
If I do this sale tonight, I'll do something else. I thank Gary for coming in. I'm not sure whether Gary's got anything to put up or whether anybody can get, or anybody's here who would like to get Gary's who's got the money. Unfortunately, we do not have a lot, unlike Mike's, we do not have a lot of bidders.
Oh, that's all right. I just thought I'd come in. I'm not sure if anybody even would be interested in any of my stuff.
I'm glad to be able to actually speak to you with words, Rick. I mean, Gary. I have never actually talked to you, I don't think.
And who is this?
This is Scott. I've loved your work for a long time, since long time ago, Disney. You're amazing. I love you, man.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
No, it's you. Thank you. You're my hero.
Wow. I don't even have any powers.
Yeah, well, you do too. They're in your fingers.
Mr. Gary Shipman, how you doing? It's Tank Ferret over here.
Hi, Tim. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. It's good to have you. What you got on the block today?
Actually, you're just looking at a cover that I did for Packens Land, but
It's beautiful.
Oh yeah.
I'm not auctioning it. I'm just showing it.
Did you finish the one with the guy that Rick was complaining about being hunched over, looking like he was thrown up? Did you finish that yet?
I finished the black line on it, but I'm working
Nice.
on the colors for it.
Yeah, I saw you working on the colors. It's awesome.
Oh,
Great.
thank you. Yeah, so I'm not quite done with the colors on it. So you guys have been going for 2 hours already. Wow.
Yeah, we have. We should start wrapping it up because it's the last episode of Game of Thrones.
I've got one more thing I want to
Mm.
throw out there though before we go.
Alrighty, let's see. Where is Rick? Is he still having issues?
I think he might be.
Uh-oh.
Is he even here?
Was he eaten by wildebeest? Oh, he's just dropped out. So he'll be back in just a
yeah.
few seconds, folks.
No,
Oh,
the
my
wildebeest, the
He's
Mises,
been-
the Mises have got him. The moose,
Yeah.
mooses, whatever.
Yeah, the five-toed yaks and raging
Yeah.
wildebeests. Got to watch out for those
Paul
guys.
Bunyan, and Babe, get him.
Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you. Sir.
Okay, yeah, it might be. It might. We can go for your other one, Scott, if you want. But it doesn't seem like there's a lot being bid on at the moment. You
That's
know?
okay. I'll throw it up there. If nothing gets a bid on it, then that's fine too. You can go on. Whatever.
You can always save it for next week.
But this is the one that I think someone was been waiting for.
Uh-oh.
It's my drawing of Skunk Girl, and you can see the reference on his pinup page or on my Facebook side by side of my official entry into the Skunk Girl contest that may appear if none of you fools draw a stick figure Skunk Girl or something and put in there. Don't let me win on it by default, because this will be it.
And we should start this off at $20.
Whatever you like. And I'll get a little
Anybody
closer.
willing
Let's
to
see.
do $20
It's
for
just
Skunk
pencil.
Girl?
And it's all pencil. Just pencil. She's really hot, but I don't know if you could get past that tail.
I think you did a fine job there.
Thank you.
Well, I'd say it's certainly some tail tape.
It took me about 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I drew it while on, I think on your show, if you remember, when I said, "What can I have a reference?" I started drawing it. But if you're not interested in that, you can always have Jack Black, which is my favorite. If you didn't decide to go for Skunk Girl, but I think Skunk Girl's a better pick, much better.
Are you guys hearing me?
Yes, I hear you, buddy.
Yeah, we got you.
Maybe I need to talk up or something.
But yeah, I was just trying to show that.
Wait until it gets dark. The beautiful sun, the tropical weather
But
are too
if
much.
there's no bids, I'm good with that. Maybe necktie, if nobody's interested.
It looks like Manny's gone to watch. I think everybody's gone to watch.
Is everybody gone? Well, okay. Well, I'll just hold that back for maybe next time.
Okay, so you want to tell everybody where they can find you, Scott?
You can find me at Scott Shimmer on Twitter or Scott L. Shimmer on Facebook. I also have a YouTube, but it's not my name. I don't really do a lot of stuff on it. I do sometimes. Here, if you want to throw a link up, that's all right too. I don't think I can.
Yeah, I'll put you in the description after this is over.
Great,
And Tank, of course, after this is over, I'll
So no,
send money to you, the $11.
so no bids on the Skunk Girl then, eh? None? Negative?
No.
No 20? No 200,
No,
50,
nothing.
400, 1,000, million? All
No,
right.
I think Good Dog Press ducked out because he and his wife
Okey-doke.
were watching the final episode of Game of Thrones.
Next time then.
Okay, so Tank, you want to promote yourself there? Tank. Oh, later, Gary. You want to, Gary? You want
Gary.
to tell everybody where they can find you?
What's that?
You want to tell everybody where they can find you?
Sure. You could find me at Gary Shipman Artist Pro on YouTube, and I'm on Facebook and Twitter. Twitter is Gary Shipman Art, all one word, and Facebook is Gary L. Shipman. So yeah, but maybe next week I could try to come in a little earlier.
Yeah. How is the art challenge going? Who are we supposed to be drawing this week?
Yeah, what do I draw?
Well, I haven't been doing it ever since the campaign ended. It's been very hectic for me. And then the last one I did, it didn't seem like it. There was a lot of people that that contributed, I guess, to it.
Yeah.
So I kind of thought maybe interest is waning, and so maybe we'll pick it up again another time or something. But the last one we did, I think, was what was it? Can't remember.
Mira? I know that's why I drew her, but I never put her in. So, and I don't remember a poll or anything. You doing anything about that? So.
Yeah, I didn't finish it. Maybe everybody thought I was joking because I did Little Mermaid instead of Mira. So they didn't get too serious because I wasn't taking it too serious.
I remember you did like a vote the other day on your show. How many votes did you get? I voted yes for more art challenges.
I don't remember. Was Rick on with me or something?
Yeah. It was that day Rick was on with you.
Yeah, he probably was paying more attention because usually what's happening is I'm drawing, and so I'm not really reading all the comments and stuff like that when someone's on with me. I'll pay more attention when it's just me. So
I think that was also a day you were trying to figure out how to set up that new system you're using too.
Right. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, I have a new system now, so I'm able to live stream. Hopefully better. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like your new setup. The robot voice was insane. How it made me sound like I was gay every time it said my name. I was like, oh man, what a need.
Okay, that was hilarious. Man.
That was just hilarious. I could not stop laughing.
Even when you wrote that comment, it still did it.
Every time to me, I was like, why does it do that only to me?
That was awesome.
Well, the robot voice is nice, but it only should come out at certain times.
It was like, I was like, oh man. Oh, man.
Okay, anyway, Avery, you want to promote yourself there?
Just you can find me at Illustration Studio 7.62 here on YouTube, and it should find me on Instagram and Twitter too, also, or just use my name.
All right, Tank, you back yet?
Oh no!
Well, that's a sweet Wolverine.
Looks like he's tanking.
Yeah, it is. I like that Wolverine a lot.
Thanks.
You sold that one, right? You sold that one, right, Tank?
No.
What did you sell?
So people.
Was it?
Yeah,
Spawn?
he sold the Spawn Max.
Right.
And
That was
Yeah.
sick. That is sick. That
Yeah.
Spawn is sick.
Oh, thank you. That Spawn. Yeah, the Spawn.
Okay.
Maximum Star.
Okay, people. For Tank, you can find him at Tank Ferret here on YouTube and Tank Ferret Art on Twitter. And of course, I am Rick Piper, Cross Comics. You can find me here Monday through Friday, drawing. Monday through Thursday, it's at 5 in the evening, and Fridays it is at noon. And every Sunday here for an art auction.
Yeah, and be there.
So thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you for everybody who bought stuff. You made the show much better, and we can't do it without you, and we can't do without the artists. I thank all of them for coming by and contributing what they could. And we will see everybody later. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great and wonderful day.
Thank you for having me, Rick.